You may think that Hollywood stars and other big celebrities don't have time for petting because of their busy schedules and constant commitments, but you're completely mistaken. They also love to come home and cuddle with their furry feline friends. Well, some of them would even bring their cats to work. And if you ask them if they can ever live a life without their felines, they may answer with a strong no. Hey guys, welcome to Furry Feline Facts, a perfect catalog of cat stats. In today's video, we're going to talk about the amazingly cozy bonds of 12 famous celebrities and their cats. If you're not already a follower of Furry Feline Facts, meow is the time to click the subscribe and notification bell. If you are, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, enough kidding around. It's meow or never. 12. Katy Perry. Roar singer Katy Perry was so obsessed with her cat that she even launched a perfume line called Meow. Can you guess the name of her cat? It was Katy Perry. She deserves high credit for nailing her cat's name, don't you think? But growing up, she admitted that she loved dogs more than cats because felines are so hard to understand. It was when Katy Perry walked into her life that her views changed about cats. In fact, she realized that they have many things in common. She had to be patient to figure a cat out, and according to her, people also have to try hard to earn her affection. Unfortunately, Katy Perry had already passed away, but Perry in an Instagram post said that she hopes her cat rests in salmon fillets and tuna tartare way up in catnip heaven. 11. Kristen Stewart. The Twilight star's past relationships may have been a bum, but in everything she went through, there was someone who kept her company. Her cat named Max, whom she gave a longer nickname, Jellyman. Max, also known as Jellyman, is a Bengal cat. Stewart shared in an interview that they really have a strong and weird codependency, much more like that of Bella and Edward in the movies. She even joked that she might end up as a crazy cat lady in the future. For Stewart, staying at home is the better choice to spend a rest day so she can have more time with Max. 10. Ed Sheeran. The singer and songwriter is definitely a certified proud cat daddy. In 2018, he created an Instagram account for his cats, Dorito and Calipo. And in just 24 hours, the two cats had grown a following of 100,000 people. I guess you secretly wish to be Ed Sheeran's cat right now. Well, they also had nicknames, Squish and Poozle. He also made sure that Dorito and Calipo witnessed his proposal to Cherry Seaborn. To honor Ed Sheeran's love for cats, Madame Tussauds built him in a wax figure in London's very first cat cafe, where his cats were also made figures. Before Dorito and Calipo, Sheeran had a cat named Graham, but he was sadly taken away by a car accident. 9. The Glee star, Lea Michele. For Michelle, her cat Sheila is more than just a pet. She is a perfect companion. Sheila is one of the great things that the Glee series has blessed her because it was in the Paramount lot that she found Sheila and some other kittens. She took them all, adopted Sheila, and found homes for the other kittens. They have already spent years together, and for Michelle, Sheila is the greatest cat in the whole world because she's spunky and fun. So whenever the actress needs to take a breather from work, she would reset and step outside the limelight and drive home to her family, husband, and of course, Sheila. 8. Ellie Goulding. Love Me Like You Do singer also makes sure that her two fabulous little felines get their own exposure in social media. Her posts on Twitter and Instagram usually feature her Bengal kitties named Lennon and Wallace. According to her, she stopped being outspoken in social media because it doesn't help her mental health. So rather than publishing her opinion and things, she would just post pictures of her cats. Lennon is a golden brown rosetted Bengal, while Wallace is an aqua-eyed mink Bengal. Later on, she also adopted another kitty who she named Eve. But even before Goulding had cats, she was already very fond of posting random cat pictures she found on the internet. 7. Nicolas Cage. The Hollywood action star Nicolas Cage grew fond of cats at an early age. As a child, cats were his best friends. He had one named Razmataz, whom he rescued. Currently, he's living with two cats, Merlin the Maine Coon and Tigra the Toiger. He would describe Merlin as looking like a forest cat, while Tigra a jungle cat. Both cats are sweethearts and very affectionate, and it's hard for him to have favorites. He also plans on having a bigger cat like a Savannah someday. He naturally loves cats. That is why he took pleasure in his role of the 2019 film Primal, where he had to keep a white jaguar alive. but he also had a fair share of mischievous cat experience. He once brought a cat to a hotel, and the naughty feline ended up pulling everything apart in the whole room. 6. Mandy Moore. The Walk to Remember actress has all sorts of experiences with her cat, Figaro. Back in 2006, Moore explained to Ellen DeGeneres that this cat was originally named Addison. He was a troubled cat who wouldn't stop crying every night, so Moore had to consult a psychic who advised her to change the cat's name to Figaro because he loves to sing and he didn't like the name Addison. Well, shortly after, Figaro was rechristened. He surprisingly stopped wailing at night. And truly, Figaro, or Fig, as they call him shortly, is a fan of music. Moore's husband, Taylor Goldsmith, would often play the piano or guitar while she would sing along, and Fig would, well, sing. But more of a meow in tune, of course. 5. Ian Sommerhalder. The Vampire Diaries actor, as manly as Sommerhalder looks, he has a soft spot for animals, particularly cats. He already has a daughter with wife Nikki Reed, but he considers his cat Moki as his first son. He says that Moki is his Valium because the feline calms him. He would also often bring him to work on the Vampire Diaries set. Sommerhalder also extends his love for animals through his charity works. In fact, he maintains a website where he creates how-to guides on caring for feral cats. In most of his social media posts, he encourages people to adopt dogs and cats from shelters. He even asked interested cat parents to pick black dogs and cats because they are usually left behind due to superstitious beliefs. 4. Robert Downey Jr. Known for his legendary Iron Man role, Robert Downey Jr. once promised his wife never to bring home any rescue pets. But it seemed he failed to keep his promise after being introduced to a pair of abandoned kittens, Monty and Dart. The poetic actor once humorously said that to understand the way cats play and fight is to understand the secrets of the universe, to understand Wing Chun, the palace tradition, and yoga. He even added that he would kill for the young and sweet feline boys. He became so obsessed with his cats that his wife would tell him to stop posting pictures of his kittens online. Monty would regularly wake Mrs. Downey in the morning, while Dart is a shy but tough cat. 3. Taylor Swift. Who said that the number one most influential factor in her life is none other than her cats. She first had 2 Scottish fold breeds that she named Meredith Grey and Olivia Benson. Swift trademarked the names of both cats with merchandise like cat shirts and stuffed toys. She also did the same with her new addition to her family, Benjamin Button, that she adopted after meeting him in the music video for her song Me. Meredith Grey, on the other hand, appeared in the Blank Space music video. With all their sold merchandise and other gigs, Meredith Grey now has $97 million in net worth. Same figure falls for Olivia Benson, while the new cat Benjamin Button has $5 million. These cats definitely hurt our human pride. 2. Freddie Mercury. There are many accounts written about Queen band frontman Freddie Mercury, including his love for cats. Even the 2018 film Bohemian Rhapsody, where Rami Malek played Freddie Mercury, teased how his fondness of felines. In the movie, he allotted each of his cats a separate bedroom in his London mansion. It was Mary Austin, his great love, that introduced him to cats. They purchased a pair which he named Tom and Jerry. He loved the cats so much that when he was on tour, he would take time to dial through the phone and talk to them. He became so fond of felines that eventually he took in 10 cats, including Tiffany, Dorothy, Delilah, and Goliath. He even dedicated his solo album, Mr. Bad Guy, to his cats Jerry, Tom, Oscar, and Tiffany, and all the cat lovers across the universe. In a matter of facts, I think the song Love of My Life were actually composed for his cats. Number 1. Martha Stewart. The writer and TV personality actually loves all sorts of animals. She has a handful of chow-chows, canaries, chinchillas, and even donkeys. Her house is also not lacking when it comes to cats. Her first cat was Chigi, which she adopted from a shelter. Then she had the Himalayan Vivaldi, who lived for 19 fruitful years. He also had a twin brother named Verdai. She once held a birthday party for the twins, complete with a cake made of all-natural cat food, sprinkled with kibble. She also had Uncle Vanya with a rich character and sweet new kitty. Stewart has many sibling cats like Teeny and Weenie, Electra and Sirius, and the Persians Empress Tang and Princess Peony. There is also a black cat in the family that she simply called Blackie, and the beautiful Himalayan Bartok named after the famous composer. Well, there you have it, the 12 famous celebrities who have their hearts stolen by felines. Make sure you subscribe to Furry Feline Facts, a perfect catalog of cat stats. And hit that notification bell to be sure you don't miss out on any of our pawsome content. See you next time!